What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gales. How y'all doing? We are back with Judgment. I was about to head back to the Gendel office, and I picked up this text message. Apparently, Yagami-san, come quick. One of my friends got hurt real bad by a Keihin gang leader who said he was looking for you. He's got his whole crew with him, so please be careful, but I believe in you. I believe you can save us. Ooh, what do I do? What do you think we're going to do? We're going to go fight people. I believe his restaurant...
Wow, really?
Eat shit.
Really, guys?
Oh my god, I fucking hate that guy. I really wish you could tell him to leave us alone. Just because it's just right at the end of battle, I always have to listen to him spout something in Japanese that I don't understand.
This again?
Love this move. Face punch.
And stay down.
Alright. I need to get a smoke. Most because I just want to boost my heat level. I can't... EX gauge, that's what it's called in this one. It's called something different. I couldn't remember what it was, though. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Nifty, they gave me a gift. Have I eaten everything? Oh, no, I haven't. There we go. Healed up. Got... I remember where I'm running. There we go. I got healed up. Got my EX gauge filled back up. Yeah, it's the shop at the bowl. Okay. Did I misunderstand that text message? Oh, okay. I understand what's going on now. Okay. So that, okay. I saw that boss. I didn't know that those were necessarily related. Well, I mean, I knew they were related, kind of like quest chains, if you could call them that. You know, I knew the Keihin gang leaders had something to do with this, with that guy. I for some reason, I thought that guy showing up at the same time that, that guy was texting me was inconsequential. Although now there are two bosses out here. Today's the day I smear the payment once for all. Get ready to eat. I don't know. Haven't I already fought you before? Let's get out from back here. So I want to finish them off with an EX action. Damn it. There we go. Not the coolest one, but oh well, it works.
Really, guys?
Alright, so if I follow the street up, I should run into another one. Okay, I think I just... Somehow I ran past another group of punks that weren't even going to do anything. Losers. So Koga, being the lazy motherfucker that he is, asked me to kick your ass, blah blah blah. I'm not sure how I put him in that, where I put his arm behind his back. I'm not sure how I got in that position. That was cool.
We're not done yet.
Looks like he's preparing for like a Kamehameha wave. Ah, come on.
You're fucking done!
So I don't lose any money or anything? I just get beaten up? Alright, well, whatever. I guess that was kind of a waste of time. I figured there'd be a cinematic or something. Just gonna eat a whole bunch of food. Cure my sorrow. That move where it catches you with that lariat, I mean, that's a tough to fight against that. You know, I guess I should have focused more on using weapons to beat him instead of my fists, because, I mean, clearly my fists weren't doing anything.
That'll do it.
I told Hoshino I'd meet him at Charles today. Guess it's time to head over. Alright. You know what? I haven't, guess we're gonna get caught in something stupid first.
Hmm?
Thought I had way more SP than that. Yeah, let's boost how much we get from eating. Boom. There we go.
Excuse me.
Hey, you alright? Need mugwort. Mugwort? There should be some growing just behind that fence. Sorry, but could you grab some for me? Okay.
Excuse me.
You mean this? Yes. Now, can you place the mugwort on the ground right there? Just stuff it in the, close the lid and shake it. Alright. Whew, now I'm feeling much better. Glad to hear it, old-timer. What was in that drink just now? Oh, this? I call this an extract. An extract of what? Technically speaking, this is a medical decoction, but extract rolls much easier off the tongue, does it not? Oh, but forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Iyama. I make and market my own extracts right here in Kamurocho. That's why people call me the Hermit of the Dragon's Palace.
This is Yagami.
Huh. People just call me Yagami. What's this Dragon's Palace thing about? You know that abandoned building in the hotel district? That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy's on the 4th floor. A pharmacy. So that mugwort was one of your ingredients? Yes, I came here to gather ingredients for an extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. Glad you were around, otherwise I might not have made it. I just met a man who is apparently a hermit that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all. Well, if it isn't Yagami, ready to die, punk? Ugh, the Keihin gang, of course. Hey, get your ass over here. That stupid mustache. Whoa, where'd you find this freak in nature? Now, go get Yagami and break him. Ugh. What the hell's with this guy? It's like he's invincible. Looks like you don't even have a fraction of his strength.
Yagami-san.
It seems you've gotten yourself in quite the pickle, Yagami-san. Iyama, you shouldn't be here right now. Now hold your horses. I want to at least pay you back for your help earlier, so I brought you a little something. What is this? One of my miraculous homebrewed extracts. Once you drink it, well, you'll find out soon enough. You done chit-chatting with your hobo friend over there? Hurry up and fight me, asshole. Damn it. Drinking medicinal extract will temporarily imbue you with one form of power or another. For starters, try using the Thunderstrike extract, which can be found in the items under recovery items. This will let your crane attacks break enemies' guard. Yeah, not one of his, but alright. Gains stun immunity and power to break through enemies' guards. There we go. I've been trying to use that move for a while now. What the shit? So, this is the power of your extract. How was that? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I had no idea it would be this potent. As thanks for saving me, I'll give you the key to the Dragon's Palace, so feel free to come by when you want. Okay, thanks. The Dragon's Palace has a nice casino and gambling hall, so swing on by if you're looking to get away for a while. Huh, sounds like there's all kinds of stuff over there. My back's killing me. Even these extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems.
Excuse me.
You think you'll be okay? If not, I can always give you a lift back to the Dragon's Palace. No thanks, I wouldn't want you to go out of your way like that. It's fine, I was actually planning on going that way anyway. Don't let it trouble you. Are you sure? Then I'll take you up on your offer. Sorry if I seem disinterested while I'm trying to read this. I don't know. I have to be in the mood to do voices and inflection and all that. It's just the way I am. Oh, that looks appetizing. Whoa, what is all this? Why don't you have a seat? Is this some kind of stew? It totally reeks. What the hell did you put in here? Ah, curious about my hot pot, are you? Well, this would be the liquid base of our extract. You mean this weird stew? There's a cardboard box in there. Correct, that stew contains a special broth that when mixed with the right ingredients turns it into an extract. These extracts are specifically concocted to draw out the essence of each ingredient and transfer that power into your body. You mean like when I drank it during that fight? Indeed, now listen close. Extracts can... Oh my god, this is a long-ass tutorial. I guess I have to give them credit for trying to put these tutorials into like little narrative events, even though I wish they'd keep it kind of out of the main story because it's really bogging down the pace of the game. Because I just want to get back into this whole crime drama instead of doing all this stuff about, oh, what's this girl at the bar? What's her real profession? What's this custody case? Or it's just really dragging things down. But like I was saying, I have to give them credit for trying to make these tutorials narrative, but at the same time, can we just move this along? See, there are many types of extracts here. Each one requires a different set of ingredients. You can find all the ingredients you need by looking around the city. All you need to do is add them to the broth and you're done. That doesn't sound too hard. Nope, in fact, I have just enough ingredients to make another extract. Why not try it out for yourself? Well, it never hurts to try. Let's do this. We're gonna make a was it an extract that raised the amount of SP gained by putting in cheap plastic and shabby wire. Great. A pebble and a small screw, an empty bottle and a twig. Yeah, those all sound delicious. Looks like it's just about ready. Bring the ingredients over here. Here, I'll give you a little recipe that details everything an extract might need. Excuse me. If you want to try your hand at brewing more extracts, then go gather some ingredients. Also, take this gourd. It's filled with a special solution that allows you to brew your own extracts at any time.
Excuse me.
Why does this recipe say scavenger hunt on it? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there are errands I'd like you to run. I'm trying to develop as many new extracts as possible, so I'd like your help with collecting the right ingredients. If you make me the extract listed on this recipe, I'll teach you how to brew more. But for now, get to scavenging. Hope it all goes well. Well, Hoshino-kun is waiting, and I should head to Charles. Waste on them packing. One task pertaining to changing your name at this point. So we decided to leave you a little token of our gratitude. Check the delivery box in front of your office. As much as I'd like to explore the Dragon's Palace, like I was saying earlier, let's get back into the story. I still think it's gross though that extract was created by using a screw or like a shabby wire, and it's just, I'm like, this stuff isn't edible in the first place, so why are we you know, putting it into an extract that's gonna then be consumed? I just think that's weird.
Sugiura.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
Your wonderful company.
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure, I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now, with the
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal, eh?
Excuse me.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
I just have to figure out who he called and why.
Hey, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
No one's suspicious. I so want to use it.
Well, who I am doesn't matter.
Huh?
But anyway, I think a lawyer named Shintani called your office yesterday. I was wondering if you could connect me with whoever he spoke to.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. It's in violation of our personal information policy.
Well, the truth is, Shintani-san passed away yesterday. This is the last number he dialed, so I'm calling to ask about him.
Are you with the police? You're not, are you?
Well, not exactly. You know what? I'll try back later. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask, anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
I did. Okubo-san asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
But wait a minute, real quick, quick question. Excuse me.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Didn't Sugiura ask the question of, you know, what, you know, didn't he basically ask what was their connection with the ADDC and all that? And they said, you know, we'll talk about it later, but then like 5 seconds later, he starts asking about, oh my god, why can't I think of the name? Okubo, there we go. But then just started asking about Okubo. It seems like a weird contradiction. Let's see. Any... Nope, doesn't look like there's any side case or anything to take care of.
Over here, Yagami. I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Looks like an airport to me.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead! Yagami-san!
I still think it kind of looks like an airport.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Oh, great. We're seeing ghosts.
Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well, could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
It's a nice little detail with just his eyes opening just a little bit in recognition.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Well, you want to know something? It takes something from me. Being a fat slob doesn't get you women.
Right this way, please.
Trust me, I know from experience.
Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor. This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
What the? Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how was his body carried outside? It should look a little closer. What the hell am I supposed to look at now? You know, maybe I should really
Suspicious.
pay more attention to the
There's no way
objectives.
Wakassan could have escaped through here.
Because it was telling me to look at the window.
What the? All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so. You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose? It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
You can't say for sure the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo did it before the trial even started.
Sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
See, I respect that from
We're meeting with
Yagami.
Kito after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I like Yagami's perspective on that. It's,
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
you know, it's that if anyone should believe him, of course it's going to be, it should be his lawyers. If, you know what I'm saying? You know, if anybody should believe his story, it's his lawyers. You know, the whole, just because you might be, you know, might have been convicted of one crime doesn't mean you committed the other. It's basic stuff. These are leaps that I think a lot of people would make, but I like the fact that he's thinking, well, I guess like a defense attorney, which is my job is to defend my client to the best of my abilities. I respect that. Now you could argue, but AJ, what if the defense attorney's still doing his job, but he knows the guy's guilty? I'm not sure, again, because I don't know 100% what the law is, especially I don't know what the law is in Japan, if you know your client's guilty 100%. Because I believe in America, there's no duty to report that as an attorney, because it falls under attorney-client privilege. I could be incorrect on that, but again, I'm a layman, just kind of spitballing here. But no, I mean, you can make a moral argument that yes, you have a moral duty to not defend that person. But at the end of the day, I kind of sit here and go,
hey,
the defense attorney is doing their job. So
keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
And yes, I know that kind of seems like a cop-out, because a lot of people say, well, AJ, that's just, you're saying just because they're doing their job doesn't mean, I'm like, I'm not going to make a moral judgment of people. I generally don't like to do it. Not saying I won't ever, but...
No problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
but yeah, just to kind of finish this point, it's like I said, I try not to make moral arguments or whatever. It's one of those, I like to understand reasoning more than anything. It's like I said, I understand people's, I'm trying to think how to fully explain it. Like I said, you can think it's morally right or not, but I understand the idea of, look, it's my job to defend a client. It's my job to defend them to the best of my ability, yada, yada, yada. And it's the prosecution's job to prove them, prove within a reasonable doubt. There we go. It's always how I've seen it, you know. Maybe it's because I'm a heartless monster. I don't know.
with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's truck.
Okay, well, what else am I supposed to do when investigating this parking lot? Because not going into, like, investigation mode.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani-sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though.
Are you finished?
Not yet. Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident.
Okay, well, I don't know.
The window's sealed.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do in
I wonder
here.
how well you...
Yeah, we already know all this information.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then. because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san. Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And? How did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey!
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward at the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
That's not true. Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
There's gonna be a huge hurdle to climb in that
I
trial.
had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Waku-san?
Huh?
Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Waku-san claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock.
Yeah, but to murder an old man?
You just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't.
Really? You
over something like that?
Exactly. You think that's...
I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo.
You're nuts.
You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did
Yeah, but to
this is
cold-bloodedly
laughing at all of us
murder
right
an
now.
old man
Calm down.
later? Really? I could understand if, you know, he punched him in the moment, not
I do.
went back and murdered him later. Really? It's just, that's...
The next time, come alone.
Fine. I could take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
It's like I said, his motive sucks.
Hey.
I'm not even gonna say
You
it's
know that
flimsy.
nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. It sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.